Hi all, welcome back to my channel. Police in University City, Philadelphia, along with the FBI and a number of other agencies, are searching for a 17-year-old killer who escaped from Philadelphia Children's Hospital earlier today while in police custody. They say he was taken to the hospital for a hand injury, and he escaped as they arrived there. Police say this is an urgent search because the teen was being held for a murder he committed in 2020 when he was just 14 years old, and they're asking for the public's help.
4 o'clock, we begin with breaking news today. A murder suspect on the run after escaping custody in University City. Police say 17-year-old Shane Pryor fled after being taken to Children's Hospital of Philadelphia for an ankle injury. He is considered dangerous. Anyone who sees him should call 911 right away. It is Wednesday afternoon. I'm Brian Taft.
And I'm Sarah Bloomquist. The big story on Action News is the ongoing search for that juvenile inmate who ran from police earlier today. Authorities say he was first arrested on murder charges when he was 14 years old and has been behind bars ever since.
Now, police gave an update on the search just within the last hour. Action News reporter Maggie Kent live in University City now. You were there for that news conference, Maggie. What's the latest right now?
Yeah, Brian and Sarah, we just spoke to Deputy Commissioner Frank Venor, who gave us an update. Apparently, this inmate, Shane Pryor, said that he hurt his hand and he was transferred here to COP. Two staff members from the Juvenile Justice Center escorting this one inmate. But when he got to the front of the hospital, he was able to take off running while wearing slides. I want to show you what it looks like right now because we have the Philadelphia Strike Force here as well as SWAT still on the scene on 34th Street outside of one of the top buildings. I also want to show you the latest images of this suspect, 17-year-old Shane Pryor. This is what he looks like today. The 17-year-old was charged with murder, as you mentioned, back in 2020 when he was 14 years old. But he's been awaiting trial ever since. Today, he made a break for it outside 34th and Convention Avenue, outside of Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, running away from custody before ever making it inside the building. Now, this led to an all-out, hours-long search with SWAT, counterterrorism, Philadelphia police, Penn police, and canines searching for this 17-year-old. He was wearing a blue sweatshirt and dark blue sweatpants, as well as slides and socks. He might have ditched that dark blue sweatshirt and has been seen on surveillance video going through other medical buildings here. If you know this area well, there are a ton of hospitals. He's been there asking people to use a phone. Deputy Commissioner Frank Venor explains what happened out front of CHOP at noon today.
When staff pulled up into the driveway of Children's Hospital, we know now through video evidence, as the male was exiting that car, he was able to escape from staff and run from this area on foot.
Now, again, as I mentioned, he was in numerous buildings in this area. We have CHOP here, we have Penn here, we have a number of medical facilities. The search continues now for 17-year-old Shane Pryor. Philadelphia police are also looking into some of his prior addresses that his family members might be into as well. Obviously, they're keeping that under wraps right now as they continue their search for this 17-year-old. Now, they say that he is dangerous. They haven't said that he's armed, and as we know it right now, he could be wearing a dark blue sweatsuit with those slides, no coat, and they're asking people if you happen to recognize him. It would be someone out here with no coat on a day like today, and he might have ditched that sweatshirt, so he might just be in a t-shirt and sweatpants at this point. As I said, they're considering him dangerous, and they say if you see him, don't approach. Instead, call 911. We're live in University City. Maggie Kent, Channel 6, Action News. Guys.
Yeah, Sarah and I were just saying there's a lot of places to hide there, but gratefully a lot of extra eyes out there today.
So many.
As well. Maggie, thank you so much.
Exactly.
We are also following the breaking headline out of Philadelphia at this hour. There is an urgent hunt for a teenage murder suspect who broke free from authorities, seen going from building to building, trying to use the phone. He's considered very dangerous. He's on the run tonight. Here's ABC's Ariel Reshef.
Tonight, the urgent hunt in Philadelphia for a young murder suspect considered dangerous. 17-year-old Shane Pryor was being held at the Juvenile Justice Center on charges of murder, conspiracy, and firearm offenses. Shortly before noon, authorities say he escaped from the emergency room parking lot at the Children's Hospital, where he was being escorted without shackles by prison staffers after injuring his hand. Police say Pryor has been spotted on surveillance video going into other medical buildings, asking to use the phone. He was last seen wearing a blue sweater and blue sweatpants. They say he's about 5'7" with braids in his hair.
We're searching the buildings. We have not found the individual yet. We are looking in parking garages, which are very, very large. In this case, we need the public's help.
David, authorities say that Pryor did not have any weapons on him at the time of his escape. He's been held since he was 14 years old, awaiting trial. David?
Ariel Reshef on the hunt in Philadelphia tonight. Ariel, thank you.
Police say Pryor is considered dangerous, and they don't yet know if he's acquired a weapon. If you're in or around the area and you see him, you're warned not to approach him, but to call 911 or the Philadelphia police. Thank you for taking the time to hear about this urgent manhunt. Stay safe, and I'll see you on my next video.